Hello viewers and welcome back to episode 25 of Saving Southend with me, Bearlenation. January is in full swing. We're towards the end of it now, so we've got a little bit of transfer business to show you as well when we get into this episode. Today it was billed as a top of the table clash between us and Grimsby. Is that still the case? Roll the intro and let's find out. Since we last met in yesterday's episode against Torquay and Northampton, we followed that with a 1-0 away win at Notts County with Mouthrin scoring in the 17th minute to pick up 3 much needed points. We've crashed out of the FA Cup with a 1-0 loss to Birmingham, a game where we did not disgrace ourselves in any way. We played really well and were very unlucky, especially when you look at when they scored 45 plus 1 and 89. We did okay there, we really did okay. We saw in the new year with 3 points with a 3-1 victory over Accrington with Nathaniel George scoring, one of our new signings Jacob Ramsey and Cameron Borthwick-Jackson, with Jacob Mellis replying for Accrington, putting them 1-0 ahead where we were 1-0 down at half time. We then had a 3-0 victory at home against Walsall with Stanley, Mouthrin and Dieng all scoring. Following that, we then faced Harrogate, who went down to 10 men late on, but we were 1-0 up by that point and added a second in the 89th minute with Damane Mella and Connor Stanley scoring. And then just before today's game, we lost 1-0 to Tranmere. Disappointing loss against a team that are lower than us in the division, but hopefully that will maybe book our ideas a little bit for today. So going into the game, viewers, we are second in the table, 2 points off the top and 1 point into those automatic promotion places. Grimsby are fifth, so they've had a little bit of a fall recently, but are still 3 points behind us, so everything is to play for in this episode today. Just before we get into that Grimsby game, a little bit of transfer business is done, so let's have a look at the incomings and the outgoings. As you saw there, Jacob Ramsey has joined from Aston Villa on loan until the end of the season. He scored on his debut, but other than that, hasn't done a lot for us since, really. He's played 4 games so far with just the 1 goal and an average rating of 6.72. £450 a week, 3.5 star potential for maybe even 5-star ability. He's playing in that attacking midfield role. I felt as though Max Robson was sometimes a little bit hit and miss, and we didn't really have anyone else in there to bring in. But he's got some great technicals, all 13s. Passing could be a little bit better at 11, but other than that, he's fairly well-rounded technically. Mentally, again, a mixture of 11s and 12s. So again, at the age of 21, there's plenty of there to grow for him. And physically, he's got good acceleration, good pace. Stamina could be a little bit better with 10, but that's his only drawback. But like I say, hopefully he can have a positive impact on the rest of the season. He's had a bit of a slow start after that debut goal, but there are signs there that he could be a good player for us in the second half of this season. Next up, welcome Zach Orr, a man that we've signed from Wealdstone and loaned immediately back to him for nothing. He's on a deal until the end of the season. This one was a little bit more of a punt. He's 19 years of age. Like I said, we've got him on a £220 a week deal for the next 6 months. This one was more to see how good he actually was. I can't believe Wealdstone were going to let us have him for nothing, really, and then loan him back. Really, when you look at him, he's a 2-star player at 19. There's probably not a lot of room for him to grow, unfortunately. But again, like I say, we're paying his wages for the next 6 months, and then he'll be out of contract if we don't fancy him. We'll see how he gets on at Wealdstone, but that is where we've signed him from. Heading and marking are pretty low. Tackling is decent at 13. Mentally, he could be a lot stronger. Pace is pretty poor, but good jumping reach at 18. 6'6", so he is a tall lad as well. There are little bits in there, but I don't think, unfortunately, Zach is going to have the impact here. And again, probably won't be here next season, which is a bit harsh to say after just signing him. But when he cost nothing, it was more of just a free scout, really, to see how he was, to then loan him straight back to Wealdstone. Next up, welcome Blondie Nukeku. He's our new backup goalkeeper, as you'll see in a minute when we go through the outgoings of why we signed a new keeper. £170 a week on a 18-month deal seemed a bit of a no-brainer for the 21-year-old. 2.5 star ability, potential 3.5 star, could even go up to 4.5 star. Decent kicking and handling, good on one-on-ones, decent reflexes. Physically could be a little bit more agile and be a bit quicker off his line. Decent concentration, not very composed though. So again, at 21 though, there are signs for him to improve and just take that next step up for us. Welcome back, Archie May. A weird one, this one. He was called back by Norwich before the Tranmere game, so he didn't play in that. And I wanted to see if we could get him back on loan until the end of the season, and they've just accepted it. Very, very odd. So we've paid another £2,500 to keep him here until the end of the season. Probably showed in that Tranmere game how much we actually missed him, but really odd to recall him for one game and then just give him a straight back. Very, very bizarre. But I'm not complaining. Welcome back, Archie. It's great to have you here. Outgoing wise then, viewers, as we've discussed, Zach Orr went back on loan to Wealdstone on the day that he signed for the rest of the season. Mark Oxley has found himself a £60,000 move to Premier League Bournemouth. Really, really bizarre. He came into the office wanting to know why he wasn't playing. Obviously, we've got Archie here, and he wasn't really going to play 32. He's hardly featured at all this season. He was on 1,100 a week for the next 2-3 years. So again, it was a long deal and a lot of money when we were a bit overspent on the wage budget. He wasn't really going to make the impact. 60,000 we offered him out for. Bournemouth came in, and he's gone to Premier League Bournemouth. If he'll ever play there, I don't know, but fair play to him for getting that move. And Brad Walker has found himself a £100,000 transfer to Larne over in Northern Ireland. A player that's not really featured for us this season with the emergence of other players and signing the better quality players this season. So he's not really featured. And again, £100,000, we weren't going to turn our noses up at that. I hope he does well wherever he goes, and I thank him for his service here. Let's get stuck straight into this Grimsby game. And here we are then, the starting 11 is Archie May makes his re-debut back in goal for us. Borthwick Jackson on the left-hand side of the defence with Lennon and Bennett in the centre. Alabusi on the right. Dieng and Turner in the middle with Mouthrin on the left. Ramsey in behind Odebecker leading that line for us. And Nathaniel George on the right. Really pleased to have Archie May back here. We'll give him the number 1 jersey, which he was stripped of by Norwich very harshly. Daniel Farker did not cover himself in glory with that one for me. Like I say, he was moaning earlier in the season he wasn't playing goalkeeper. Go figure, when that's all we've ever played him. They recalled him and just let us have him straight back. It makes absolutely no sense. But hopefully, dropping those 3 points, or dropping a point at least, against Tranmere will not affect us too much. We'll pump those fists, tell the boys that the media have given a lot of credit lately, and it is there. The faith is there for them to go out and make the impression. Picking up 3 points here today is absolutely vital. Here we are then, the game is underway at Blundell Park. Say it is a top of the table clash with everything still to play for. 16 games left of the season at the moment, but it's still very tight up in those top sort of 7 places. If we win here today, we will pull away from Grimsby as they are currently 3 points behind us, and if not, they are going to be right on our tails. As St Clair has hit the post from outside, well, I say outside the area, outside the 6-yard box. He was unmarked, but my word, did we make that look a little bit too easy for him there. Archie May with a 7 already. Welcome back, Archie May. We've missed you so much in that Tranmere game. But I wasn't expecting Blondie to play much, but he's already played 1. As we've got the corner in, and Harry Lennon's there with his 4th goal of the season. The corner is swung in. I think it was Ollie Turner that swung that corner in 25 minutes in, and we've took the lead. Let's have a look at this again. Ollie Turner with the ball in to that near post. Harry Lennon gets in above a sea of bodies there. These kits are very, very similar. And there we are. We've found the goal to break the deadlock, and we are 1-0 up. I think we'll praise the boys there. And again, that will take us up to first at the moment with, I don't know if Port Vale playing today. Let's have a look. Port Vale do not look like they are playing today, so we could go top by a point. Mouthrin with a deep free kick. Ball in over the top. Lennon's in. Oh, how's he missed that? Oh, Harry Lennon was offside anyway. But there it is, half time, and we are 1-0 up, and we've been good for that 1-0 up as well. We've only seen that one highlight so far for Grimsby. Positive signs there, viewers. We get those fists pumping again, just like that, and tell the boys the same thing we said to them before the game, that the media are giving a lot of credit, and we have got the faith in them to go out and do it for us. If we can pick up the 3 points here, this will give us such a good boost of confidence going into the second half of the season, especially if we go top as well. As Odebecker is moving forward here, he's moving forward, striving. Oh, and a lovely finish by Odebecker there. I thought he was going to hit it straight at the goalkeeper. His 10th of the season. How's he put that away? I thought he was just going to hit it straight at the keeper. We've not seen him score anything like that before. Ollie Turner, though, with a really good ball to him. And Odebecker just comes forward, keeps going. I thought he was going to unleash it there, but he doesn't. And places it nicely past the goalkeeper in the Grimsby goal to make it 2-0 to us. Wonderful start to this second half. And there's an immediate highlight here from the resulting kickoff. Is this going to end up with a Grimsby goal, or is it just going to go to nothing? As Grimsby come forward on this left here, Alabusi stands up, but Turner clears it away. Mouthrin comes forward now into Odebecker, and it's gone to nothing. The highlight continues though, and Grimsby launch it forward into Turner now. Ramsey into Mouthrin. Come on, boys. Just a short ball into Lennon there at the back and long down to Borthwick Jackson. Pushed forward a little bit there. And he's a little bit caught out, but thankfully won the ball back. This is a very long highlight here. Hendry into Grimsby. And Alabusi clears it. And it's gone down to the centre. Well, I say the halfway line. Grimsby in again. And a great save by Archie May in the goal there. Ollie Turner with 2 assists today, making himself the man of the match at the moment. I think we'll drop some encouragement on the boys. Like I say, coming up to the hour mark now, and it's going our way at the moment. That was a long highlight though, straight away from that kickoff. It was almost 2 minutes of play as a highlight, and it was a long time. Grimsby now, with their throw-in, Alabusi though nudges Lacello, I think his name was, and launched it downfield into Odebeko, one-on-one with the keeper. Straight into the keeper's hands. Why not put it this side of him here? Why not do that? We're going to make a change now, though. 17 minutes to go. Nathaniel George has had a quiet game, so we'll bring Damani Miller on. We'll bring Tashaka on in the middle for Timothy Dieng, and we'll just leave it with the 2 subs. Come on, boys. Surely we can see this out for the 3 points. We'll drop some praise here. Mouthrin and Ramsey are both looking tired, as is Turner in that centre. A lot of players tired on their feet today. 3 minutes to go. We will make a sub after this highlight. Grimsby come forward with Webster now. He's picked up a booking. Hendry on the right. Can we defend it? And Ramsey with a good sliding challenge. But Clifton has had a second bite of the cherry as the ball has rebounded to his feet. But thankfully he's put it over the bar. We're going to take Ollie Turner off, I think, and bring Levi Sutton on some fresh legs in that midfield. And again, hopefully that will just waste the clock a little bit. 3 minutes of injury time and the final highlight of the game. I thought it was going to be full time. Lennon launches it forward. Grimsby clear it. Hoofs it down the middle. Lennon misses a header and Grimsby have got it again on this left. Can we keep a clean sheet? Alabusi defends it. Ball in. Headed away. Oh, and Grimsby have got a header in. And it's hit the bar from absolutely nowhere. But thankfully, it's gone out for a Grimsby corner with, well, the time has come and gone. 25 seconds over the allotted time. Grimsby still with the ball. St. Clair, good defending there, and Ramsey clears it. And there it is, the 3 points. Another 3 points on the board. Ollie Turner with the man of the match with an 8.1 there. Really good rating. 7.6, 7.4 from the 2 centre-backs there. That is a really good performance and puts down a marker of intent there, viewers. And there it is, viewers. That result sees us go top of the table, 4 points clear of the playoff places with 16 games to go. And that sees us go 6 points clear of Grimsby as well, and 8 points clear of 7 in that final playoff place. We'll leave it there for today, viewers. If you join me again in tomorrow's episode, we'll play Swindon at the start of March. So we'll play through the rest of January, all through February as well, and we'll be deeper into this promotion challenge. If you have enjoyed that video, viewers, please don't forget to smash that like button for me, share this video around, subscribe to the channel for more content, turn your notification bell on as well so you know when a video drops. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again for more next time.